Hi there, this is garyryanblair. You're about to learn one of the greatest lessons of your life: how to grow towards the sun. This is a masterclass from Mother Nature on growth, on strength, and on courage, so let's get after it. You see, trees, plants, and humans, they all share traits that many of us aspire to. I'm talking about strength, resilience, deep roots, and upward mobility, to name just a few. And whether large or small, they all have one unique characteristic. They all require light to grow, and they all always grow towards the sun. Precisely how and why trees and plants grow towards the light is one of the many fascinating questions that's baffled botanists for centuries. Over the years, various experiments have been done to prove without a shadow of a doubt that trees and plants do indeed need light to grow. And more than that, they will go out of their way to get the light that they need. Charles Darwin, who with his son Francis, who was a botanist, tested what's called the light theory on the tips of seeds and branches. And the results showed that when the tips were exposed to light, that they grew towards it. And when the tips were covered, their growth was hindered. And the reason why trees and plants aim towards the sun is because the light from the sun accelerates their growth. That's a point worth repeating. The reason why trees and plants aim towards the sun is because the light from the sun accelerates their growth. And likewise, for you and I to accelerate our growth, we need to point our efforts towards the sun and to focus on going up, on elevating our lives, on moving north in the direction of our goals. Now, why is that, you might ask? Well, it's actually very simple. Growth comes quicker and easier when we align ourselves with the workings of the universe. Obey and respect universal law, or you pay the price for disobedience. It's as simple as that. So your self-development efforts should primarily be aimed at building competencies that help you elevate and accelerate your position by growing towards the sun. That should be the qualifying question. Is what I'm thinking, saying, reading, watching, and doing moving me up, helping me grow towards the sun and pushing me to reach my full potential? If not, just don't do it. See, virtues like character, integrity, attitude, focus, and loyalty all work to strengthen your spirit and help you grow towards the sun. So what's the mission that points you towards the sun? What's the passion and obsession that guides, serves, and which empowers your growth? Now, there's no exception to this rule. You either grow towards the sun by following your goals and dreams, or you will fall victim to gravity and move towards the darkness. Now, it's worth noting that within moments of exposure to sunlight, the plants and trees that were deprived of light will respond quickly and begin to grow towards the sun almost immediately. And the exact same principle is true for your goals and dreams. As soon as you get clear on what you want, on why you want it, and how you are going to get it, and you point your actions towards the light, your growth will accelerate. See, we live in a time where there's an abundance of FUD. I'm talking about ever-increasing levels of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And FUD robs us of hope and it degrades our growth. That is why we must be careful, that is why we must protect our minds, and that is why we must stay focused on the light. And the beautiful part about the sun is that it sits up in the sky and it shines brightly. It beckons you to come and get it. See, we all have great ideas and dreams about what we could be, do, and have. Perhaps you have something you'd love to do with your life. Would you love to travel to exotic places and lead wild adventures? Have you dreamed of touching people's lives in a meaningful way? Do you have a passion, something far different than what you're currently doing and what you've settled for? What happened to those dreams, that sense of excitement, that calling to do more with your life? See, goals and dreams ignite your spirit and they rekindle your thirst for life. They provide light in place of darkness and they magnetically lead you north, straight towards your heart's desire. And just as Columbus used the light from the North Star to navigate his ships across the oceans, you too can use the light from your own personal North Star to navigate yourself in the direction of your dreams. So why do some people follow the light and grow towards the sun? Why do some, as the Apple computer ads say, think differently? How do you begin to live your dreams and courageously grow towards the sun, towards your awesome potential? Well, let me give you a game plan, a few practical steps. Step number one is to ask yourself a few very important questions. You see, the clock is ticking and the light quickly fades to darkness if you do not stop, if you do not ask, and most importantly, answer the questions that follow. And once answered, you must set fundamental priorities to take the actions and the necessary risk in order to grow towards the sun quickly. Who am I? Why do I exist? What specifically do I want? What am I trying to accomplish in the years that are left to me? What am I prepared to do to achieve it? What am I afraid of? Why am I so resistant to move forward? And when will I find the courage to go for my goals and dreams and to grow towards the sun? The second step is to believe in yourself, because right now, at this very moment, you either believe or you disbelieve that it's possible for you to live the life you've always imagined. So be bold, and the mighty forces of life will be with you. You've got to visualize your goals. You've got to lock those images in your mind. You've got to keep your eye on the prize by following the light. See, one of the greatest lessons you'll learn in life is to have faith that what you want also wants you in return. That is the very personification of the law of attraction. You are attracted to the goal, and the goal is attracted to you. And finally, step number 3 is to take actions to create a massive sense of urgency. See, the chances of you making your dreams come true without taking action is like thinking that you can win a lottery without buying a ticket. You're playing a high-stakes game of one and done. Therefore, take action, challenge yourself, and create a sense of urgency in everything that you do. Polaris is called the North Star for 2 reasons. Its position in the sky defines the direction of true north, and it is the brightest star in the heavens. And whenever you want to figure out where north is, all you have to do is simply follow the light, and you'll find this star. The same is true for your goals and dreams. And that is why my greatest wish is that you spend your life growing towards the sun. And that is one of the primary reasons why you are going to love the 100-day challenge, because you will spend every single day growing, elevating, and doing everything you can to move towards your own personal North Star. Check it out at 100daychallenge.com and make it the very next thing you do.